Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time.
Alright, I managed to lose my considerable advantage. I had no losses, and I've managed to get myself down to sudden death already. Let's see if I can get a couple wins, upgrade that key so my rewards won't be quite as poor. I had high hopes, but some weaknesses are coming to light, like the fact that my deck has no AoE whatsoever. It needs to get the advantage and keep it in terms of momentum. Even if I didn't quite get the shabby shaming as an opponent. Warrior. I don't know if that's good or bad at this point. I do know that humility would be better later on, and since I have so few cards, I'd rather trade the Blessing of Might for maybe a creature. Oh yeah. I mean, it's going to be a waste of owls to play them early on, but I'm so much happier with them than not having stuff. I'd be even happier still if I was going second. Okay, so he did nothing. That's not a big deal. I could play an owl, but they're not that much better than a token. So I might as well save my cards for the bad things that are yet to come. What do we want to do?
Mind if I roll me?
Oh, punk. Can't quite Blessing of Kings a token, but it'd be funny. Now, I'm gonna let him have that guy. Where am I? Because I'm going to be playing a Scarlet Crusader. So I can hit him for one, then he would have an easy way to, he would be able to knock off the shield. Or I could hit him, he would draw a card, which he's going to do eventually anyway. I'm not actually worried about that. Unless I silence it with the Iron Beak Owl. I just talked myself into a play, because if I silence him with the Iron Beak Owl, I can play Blessing of Wisdom on this guy, draw one card guaranteed, and then my opponent doesn't have anything in play to just kill him. He'll have to expend effort to get rid of my crazy card-drawing recruit. That seems like the way to go. Deny my opponent a card. Spend 1 mana to basically cycle the Blessing, so I'm just going through my deck faster, but it also means he has to kill this 1/1, or... I'm stupid. Somehow in that train of thought, I convinced myself that I was actually killing this, which of course I'm not. So it can just kill my guy, so what the hell did I even do that for? Whatever, I cycled the thing, and he's now got a trade, and he doesn't get a card, so... It's not horrible, it just isn't that good. That is horrible. Crazy, stupid berserker of doom. Well... It's not my preferred move, but the only good move I see is make my owl able to eat it. Yum. That was a tasty berserker. Those guys are friggin' scary. They have to be gotten rid of very quick.
Back to work.
Ow. Well, that sucks. This guy's also very good. But it's pretty annoying when he kills something with 6 power. Oh, he's using his coin now. I see. Where were you 4 turns before the end of the last game? Okay. Yeah. The thing to do, like, I can play the Shield Master, and he's actually pretty good against these particular forces that are arrayed against him. Or I could play the Scarlet Crusader and a token creature. On the other hand, this guy can hit the token creature, get enraged, and then attack again. That's not good. I don't know if I want to use the humility yet. I'm putting mana to waste. I don't want to just silence this guy while he's at full health. It's not helping me as much. I think I'm going to play the Shield Master. I don't like wasting a mana, but if I put out a token, this guy is actually stronger than if I don't have a token out. This particular guy is in a poor position right now, unless my opponent can do something to change that. Like if he could reduce the attack of this guy, that would work. Or increase the toughness of the Worgen a lot. Okay, so he gives himself 3 by headbutting it, and hits me. That didn't work out too well for me, but it could have been worse. So. Now I'm pretty tempted to Iron Break the Grizzly, right? Except then this guy would still, he could hit the Ironbreaker Owl, change himself into a 4/1 Wind Fury, and that would let him use the Wind Fury's second attack right away. I kind of want to avoid that. I could always Humility him, which I should have done last turn if I was going to.
I wonder.
Play the Scarlet Crusader, but then I'm in the same problem as before. I could put out a token, and then what? Like, it's not working out very well. Not working out very well at all.
For the crusade!
Move quickly.
It's probably stupid, but I'm going to Iron Break the Bear, and I'm going to humiliate this guy. I'm sure it was a really bad way to do it. Yeah, I should have done it the other way around. Now he gets a second attack, so he can go Bubble and then Bear. Although it would still wipe out his entire force. He'll use the axe instead of one of them. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I'm on tilt. I'm getting those 2 losses. Or he can hit me directly. Okay. Ah, he wants to cast a spell. This guy will do 1 damage to all minions, including himself.
Try this.
Oh, that guy's very good. God damn, I wish I had some of them. Yeah, this is not helping right now. Do I want to equality this riffraff? Okay. I don't have enough mana to equality play this guy and that. That's very annoying.
I wonder.
I play the Core Hound. Like it's pretty easy to take down, honestly. But that might force my opponent. Well, no, any 2 of his guys can do it. It's not even that good. Like this is actually just as hard for him to kill, and costs way less mana.
I wonder.
Okay. It's probably stupid, and I'm going to regret it because he's going to put out something big right afterwards. But I'm going to equality. On the plus side, I lose nothing from it.
Join or die.
Now he will lose all his guys if he casts a spell. So that's kind of funny. And I'm going to kill the Wind Fury guy because he can eat my bubbles too easily. Or no, he can't. He would still die. Oh, whatever. I did it anyway. And then him. He can easily wipe clean the entire board, but yeah, if he casts any spell, all his guys die. Okay, so everything dies. That's okay. Oh, and this guy still survives. That's right. That's part of the reason I thought that was a good play, is because this guy actually has more than 1 health. armor and then kill him. Yeah. I'm not in a great place, but it could be worse, and I can lay on hands now if I want. This is a good time to lay on hands. He's got nothing of value in play. I mean, he can probably find a way to kill the Core Hound if I put it out now, which is the tempting thing to do. But if I lay on hands now, I'm low enough that I can gain all the life, and he's not going to hit me back for much of that, plus I draw all those cards. I'm going to do that. Those are not fabulous, but they are 3 cards, and that means I'm 3 cards closer to something good. I really just don't like the Core Hound. I wish if he was the 7/7 guy, I would have played him. The 7/7 for 7, that golem thing, would have been much better. I wish I had a humility now, because humility on this guy is really obnoxious. Like, it hoses him bad. So, I can play this guy with taunt. That would be pretty handy. It's 4, 5, 9 if I Blessing of Kings him. I think that's pretty hard to argue with. On the other hand, if I get out the Acid Ooze, that would kill his weapon. That would get rid of some removals. So that's 6. I wouldn't have enough mana left for that. I could still Priestess and that, and then he'll just be able to kill it with his Ventrico Mercenary, but then he's keeping out his Ventrico Mercenary and won't be casting more than 1 creature next turn, probably. He probably wouldn't anyway, because he only has 1 card. I think killing the weapon is useful at this point. I think that's what I'm going to do. Drawing 3 cards is good. And she gave the toughness to the right one. Again, she loves this Mogushan Warden. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining, because now he has to do something about it, whereas prior to that, he didn't have to do anything about it. He does get his card back for that, which is unfortunate, but he still is one less thing he killed this turn. So what you got? That was an expensive Silver Moon Guardian. I have 10 mana. If I Blessing of Kings, I can't cast the Core Hound. I think at this point I do want to cast the Core Hound. So I can use Blessing of Might on this and finish him off. And that's pretty good. That reduces my options. At that point I'm just going Blessing of Might, Core Hound token, which is fine. The big question is whether or not to shield pop. It'd be nice to have another target to make sure I can Blessing of Kings something next turn, but like something that can attack next turn, because obviously I'll have something. But I think it's worth shield popping, so he can't just get away scot-free with buffing his guy and killing my Core Hound.
Try this.
Again, I don't like you. Yeah, he's going to armor up because he's going to face plant my giant Core Hound. It's worth it for him. Keeps his guys alive. It was going to hit him for 9 anyway, so what's he care? Okay. Now, I can Blessing of Kings this guy and hit one of them, or I can do, like, he would survive, but he would have very little health left and be in axe range, right? Whereas I could just Abusive Sergeant him, kill that guy, and then Blessing of Kings something else, probably better.
Get in there and fight, maggot! To battle!
Get in there and fight, maggot. You heard the man. I'm going to cast you, and then I'm going to look at what I've got left. I can both play a token and the Blessing of Kings. So that's pretty good.
Reporting for duty.
This would be the last card in my hand. He has no cards in his hand, so he's got no surprise value either. I think what I wanted... It's really tough to decide what to buff. I mean, I get the biggest thing if I buff the Hunter. If I buff one of the 1/1s, then he doesn't know what to... Then it makes it harder for him to decide what to kill. That would allow me to... Like, assuming he can kill one thing next turn, and it'll be the big one, which I am assuming. This way I'll still have the most damage left on the table. I really don't like doing that on a creature that's not able to attack right away, but I don't know what I'm going to draw next turn. It could be something that costs 7. Execute very good. I'm glad I didn't put it on 2/1, which I was thinking of. This isn't great, though. At least he's out of that stupid weapon. Those weapons have been pretty efficient for him. Speaking of efficient, though, could be worse than this.
Don't mess with Tusker. Job done. Reporting for duty.
I've got a whole army of junk to beat you up with. If he whirlwinds now, I'll be kind of annoyed. But even that wouldn't actually improve his position too much. That's kind of ugly. On the plus side, with the exact stuff that I have, such a big army of small guys, it's kind of a waste of this thing's power. I'm almost wondering if I should save the Knife Juggler, but no, I've got to go all out and try and take him down. I do get to do 1 free damage to him when I summon, and the Knife Juggler will do 3 damage to him when he hits him with the axe.
To battle.
You may think that the armor is reducing the damage, but it's just, his hero power is just gain 2 hit points. It's worse than the priest in every possible way, except that he can go above 30, doesn't help him right now, and some cards may interact with armor, but hardly anything. So yeah, I mean, he's gaining 2 hit points every turn. I'm okay with that, because I'm getting more damage dealing potential every turn. Mine's geometric, and his is linear. Actually, I've got too much stuff.
To battle. To battle. To battle.
I can't play both this and the token, because that would be 8 creatures, and 1 wouldn't go. So I'm going to save the Tidehunter in my hand in case he finds a way to kill everything. The mana is not an issue, it's just... Yeah, he's just cycling that thing. That is a good card, but right now it's not helping him. Yay! I'm not out of the tournament yet! Yeah. Managed to wear him down because warriors have a worse hero power. That's basically it. I did upgrade my key, so that's a good sign. Well, we're still sudden death, and we're going to be sudden death until we die. So let's see if we can get another win in there under the wire. Glad I didn't run into the Blizzard developer or the Dastardly Death Knight.
Luther versus Malfurion.
Druid is kind of bad. Even though I don't like his power as much as some of the other ones, it's a hell of a lot better than the Warrior. You're expensive. You're awesome. I don't think you're what I need. I need more creatures is what I need. If I didn't have the Knife Juggler, I probably would have kept the Blessing of Wisdom. This could work. Knife Juggler into Razorfen Hunter is an awesome play. I don't think my stuff will live long enough for that, but this is the play I always hate playing against. This broken-ass coin juggler play. Next turn I don't have to do anything. I can just, like, activate my hero power, do a free damage to him or his minion, and then see what to do with my juggler. Crazy, crazy juggler. It's like Heihachi from Tekken. Look at his hair. Man, you do not want to mess with Heihachi. There's a little bit like Armaki from Ghost in the Shell. You don't want to mess with him either. I mean, physically, he's not going to do anything to you. But he is not the man with which to screw around. Aramaki can get things done. Okay. Now here's a problem. No matter what I do, my juggler is going to die. It's not optional. There's nothing worth silencing. I mean, I could buff my juggler, it'd be stupid. I could play the owl, it doesn't help. It's not really any better. I mean, I guess the token can't, like, it doesn't matter. Whatever I do next turn, he's trading the Panther for my juggler, so I'll just do the 1 damage, hopefully to his hero. This is the one time I didn't want it to target the creature in play, but oh well. I'll hit him. It does have the upside that if for some reason he didn't trade with the juggler, which would be insane, my token can still take him out. Like, if he drew something else and used it to kill the juggler, and then hit me for 3, I could come back and kill his thing. But I'm expecting this to attack that. I wish the juggler could be alive to see the Razorfen Hunter, because that would be hilarious.
For the crusade!
Not a chance, though. Blessing of Kings. Be a kingly peon, but no. Silencing her seems like a pretty strong play. I'm going to go with that. Ooh. I could cast Blessing of Might, but that just makes this a bigger target, so why bother? I mean, I guess it's a deterrent against him killing it with his Kung Fu, but not that big a deterrent.
You like my invention?
No, it looks like that might be what's going to happen, actually. In hindsight, I wish I'd done that, but that's okay. This will be useful at some point later in the game. Yeah. About Kung Fu fighting. Druid. This is kind of a poor selection of stuff. I mean, I could hammer her and draw a card, which on the surface is nice, but she's such a worthless thing to kill. What I'd really like to be doing is Blessing of Kings something. But I have nothing to bless. I am not blessed. I don't have. It'd be nice to have some cheap. It'd be nice to have this in my hand when I cast the Auctioneer. So I think I'm going to save it. I'm still going to play the Razorfen Hunter though. We should probably be Razorfen Huntress, but what do I know? I guess we don't need those gender-specific names. They're kind of silly. But yeah. I hate not spending it, but I'm better off if I can save this. This would be a very good turn 6 play. Him draw a card and do something. I don't like casting buffs on creatures that are not ready to attack. Alarmobot. Alarmobot is so bad, like I don't want to play with it. And it's random, it might not do anything good for him, but he might have rigged it. Like all the cards in his hand might be fat creatures, and I have to be worried about that. I hate that I have to care about that. Oh, do I hate that. I can't hammer this, which is pretty annoying.
Let me think.
Again, I can't Blessing of Kings and do anything else good. This is so stupid, and I hate that I have to do this, but I think I have to hammer this. Ugh. Feels like such a waste. I feel like I'm being suckered, but I don't want an Ancient coming into play that way and being sick. I mean, they have Summoning Sickness and stuff, and he can almost cast them anyway, but he can do that and then cast something else fat. Still trying to decide what to do. I wanted to save for the Auctioneer and do that, but I'm starting to think that my best play is pressure him, hit him for 5, force him to waste his creatures killing this, so that my other stuff is less threatened. Because my big guys don't have that much health. So forget what I said before, I am just going to beat on my opponent. suck might, apparently. Now it's pretty surefire bet he's going to trade his Fairy Dragon for her.
What you looking at?
That's not good. But again, it could have been like 2 of him or something similar if the Larmobot was out there. Use of Sergeant is good for some things. Oh, I don't have a good 6... Oh, this is just not working out for me. This is so not working right. I may just have to Blessing of Kings a token creature. Because I don't want to play the Auctioneer and just have it die. The Abusive Sergeant isn't helping unless it's something you can attack right away. So, the Hammer, I mean I could draw something, but there's nothing I'm going to draw that's going to help. I think that my best stupid-ass crappy play
Reporting for duty.
is the Token of Kings. Probably going to get silenced. Watch, he's going to drop like Antler Boy and silence him. That would annoy me.
I hope you like my invention.
Mostly I'm hoping he just takes it out with his Ogre, because then I can hammer the Ogre, and that'll set me back because I'm not doing anything useful, but at least there'll be an Ogre gone and I can draw some more cards. So far my opponent has drawn more cards than me, and that's never good. Uh-oh. Now he can just kill it with an Engineer. Oh, what are you doing? Ow. That is really bad. That is really bad. At this point, I think I've just got to cast the Core Hound. But even then, he's going to hit me because he has taunt. Like, I can't force that. I could play the Sunwalker. I don't have my Blessing of Might anymore. I mean, she can... She'll eat this, and then he'll get weakened, but he'll only take 4 damage. He still won't be in hammer range. Oh, so bad. I need to play this and the Abusive Sergeant, even though I'm wasting his power, because I need to have that in play.
Truth is my shield.
And even then, my math isn't really going to work out because my opponent's going to do something to mess it up. If nothing else, my opponent can just activate Kung Fu here and kill my Abusive Sergeant. And then what do I do? This is really bad. Giant Ogre of Doom is not my friend. So, attack here, squish, Kung Fu, kill that.
I wonder.
If he had a silence, that would be horrible. That would be probably game over. Yeah, it looks like he's doing the predictable things. Which is also not great, because he's still got something else to cast. Oh, that's no good. Oh, that's horrible! I can't even damage his stupid Ogre. This is insane. Now it can kill me next turn. I can't even force it to attack. There's nothing I can do that's useful. Like, I'm going to play this guy, and he's going to buy me 1 turn, but it's friggin' useless.
Do you need a blessing?
That's why I don't like this guy. 6 health is nowhere near as good as a creature that had taunt or something. He just had an this. I could not do anything to this Ogre. I don't think there was any point when I chose not to do something to the Ogre, was there? Really? You just like 3 in a row? Oh, that's pleasant. I need silence. That's what I need. If I had an owl, I would win. Well, no. That was a stupid thing to say, but it's exactly what I needed. It's not that if I have an owl, I would win. It's if I have an owl, then I haven't automatically lost, which is slightly different. Well, thank God for that. It would have been better before. I should have asked for the owl earlier, but we'll do that, and then we'll kill it. And we'll see how far the table will turn. He can probably just draw a direct damage card and kill me. I mean, Druids don't have as many of those, but there are some. And all he needs is Wrath. Wrath would kill me. Oh, he can kill me in a few turns with that. I need a taunt guy. I need a taunt guy stat. Wow. His 2-3, like, I can't even kill it with just one thing. If I'm beating him down, that's 10 damage, so I will kill him in 2 turns if I ignore this, but I have to kill this. I don't have a choice. It's non-optional. So, yeah.
I wonder. Vengeance.
You'll fly.
Almost anything he draws could kill me, but kind of has to now. Anything he draws that doesn't kill me probably means I somehow come back. No! I was so close to coming back, and now I'm out. You killed my arena. Ah, that's kind of heartbreaking, because I engineered such a good comeback until I failed to come back. Alright, let's see what we got. At least I got to 4 wins. 3 would have been sad. All dust. That is kind of weird. 30, 75, 80. That's almost enough dust for a card, isn't it? Ah, whatever. I think that's almost enough dust for a rare. I think it was 100 dust for a rare. What's in the pack? Rampage. I don't need that anymore. Emperor Cobra is pretty good. My Hunter deck needs that. Naturalize? Really? I don't really like that card. Cone of Cold is good. I need the Cone of Colds. And Stormforged Axe is kind of weird. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good, actually, for a Shaman deck. I just don't really have a Shaman deck. Anyway, we'll have to see if I can do better next time. Gotta be able to do better than 4 and 3. See ya. Put the hammer down on that like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and Scrolls Judgment videos.